Now, the shock at the pump that southern Vancouver Island motorists got, the price at the pump is 7 cents higher than it was at the start of the week. Some experts say the unrest in oil-rich nations, including Libya, is to blame. But others say a growing economy is simply increasing demand. Whatever the reason, there's one thing we know for sure. We are now going to dig deeper to get from point A to point B.
Motorists are getting caught off guard by the large spike in the cost of gas.
Shocking. I didn't pay attention at all. I assumed it was just the same as it had been 2 days ago.
The price now $1.23.9 a litre for regular gas, when yesterday it was $1.16.9.
Definitely significantly a lot more than when I was here the last time.
Mohawk waited until the evening commute was over last night and was surprised to find very few customers complaining.
You know what? No, I was very surprised. Now they are more knowledgeable than they were 2 years ago.
The numbers may seem troubling today, but they were much higher 2.5 years ago.
That was almost $1.50 before, right? So $1.23, it's people, nobody happy with that price, but if they're going to driving, they will be paying.
The last time taxi drivers saw a metered increase was 2008. So while consumers pay the same price to ride a taxi, cabbies who own their own vehicles are taking a loss.
So if it's a high price for those time, it goes from our pocket and gets cut on our sheet and our wages every day.
And it's not just motorists who are paying more. Look up, look way up. Airfares are rising too.
It's an absolute 100% certainty. As the sun is going to rise tomorrow, air prices are going up.
Westjet prices are up, but not in the form of a fuel surcharge.
We've decided that instead we should look at small fare increases. So we've done that twice since the beginning of January. We have increased our fares, or rather some of our fares, by a very small amount of $5 to $10.
Air Canada did not respond to a request for interview about fuel and ticket prices, but the airline already has fuel surcharges, sometimes rolled into the bottom line. BC Ferry says it's closely monitoring the situation and has no plans at this time to apply a surcharge. Some are blaming the revolt in Libya for a sudden surge in oil markets, the price of a barrel of crude up 16% in a week. Others disagree.
Even if the situation in Libya, Tunisia, or Egypt had never occurred, we would have seen crude oil prices increase pretty much by the amount that we've seen them increase at the spot market.
Instead, they say the global economic recovery is boosting demand. In typical Vancouver Island fashion, the spike is being taken in stride.
It is what it is. Now you got to pay the price. If you're going to drive, you got to be there.
In Victoria, Mary Beth Burton, A News.